You see what I'm saying? A lot of times we want to be consistent so we get some money. We want to be consistent so we can get something that isn't true to our heart. You know what I mean? And so we're being consistent, but the process of it isn't something that's who we are. And that's what makes it hard to have priorities, because the priorities aren't really our priorities. So we have priorities to get something that isn't who we are. Okay? We have a priority to do something so we can get money, so we can get something, but the process of getting there isn't who we are. But what you'll find is when you disconnect from getting what you want, and just being consistent is who you are, that brings the money, that brings the things that aren't, you see what I mean? And so being consistent is going to be happening when the consistency is no longer what you have to do, it's who you are. So for me, I post videos every day on YouTube, not because I have to be consistent and do this because I need to make money and provide for myself, but because this is who I am, so therefore I do it. And so the reasoning behind me doing this isn't just about getting money or making a career, it's me being who I am. So me not doing that isn't just me not being consistent, it's me not being who I am. And so when that's your reasoning and that's your priorities, it's so much easier to be consistent. Now, am I not, messing up sometimes? Yes. But my reasoning is rooted in who I am. A lot of y'all trying to be consistent in something that isn't who you are. I want you to know whatever you're wanting in life is on the other side of you actually being who you are. Okay? And if you don't get whatever it is you want from you being who you are, then you weren't meant to have that in the first place. So in order for you to be consistent, you have to set priorities and set a process up to get something through something you actually love to do. When you're just doing it just because you want to do it so you can get something, that you're not going to be able to get whatever that is. So consistency is hard for a lot of people because they're trying to be consistent in stuff that isn't who they are. I can be consistent with these YouTube videos because me making YouTube videos is who I am. And then once you understand what it is, you have to set the priorities to something that's non-negotiable. I like to say being consistent is very easy for certain things. Why? Because it's already been ingrained in our mind that that's what we do. Like, you're not going to not brush your teeth. You're not going to not take a shower. At least I hope so, right? You have to make chasing your dreams or whatever it is to get to whatever you want to go, not only be who you are, but make it so non-negotiable. Me making a YouTube video and having to upload it for every single day is a non-negotiable. I don't care what happens, we're dropping a video. Now, are there certain exceptions? Yes, but it's a non-negotiable. You need to make sure your chase, the process of getting what you want, is actually who you are, not just what you have to do. And then once you get that, make the priorities a non-negotiable. And then you got it, your consistency. Now, will you be perfect? No. But you will always bounce back because it's not, I got to get back there. It's just, no, I got to start being me again. Like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next video. Peace.